That's disgusting. That is the worst drink I've ever drank in my life. Ugh, ugh. It looks like urine. Today I'm reviewing the new Sprite Tea. That is the original, the zero, and also a hacked version, which is a steeped tea version. Now we must question, is this Sprite Tea gonna be delicious? Is it gonna be amazing? Or is it gonna taste really bad? We'll have to see. I'm not much of a tea person myself, I know, but I'm excited to taste this and see what it tastes like. So without further ado, let's get down to it. The first Sprite Tea I'm gonna do is the original. It comes in a can. This is room temperature. I like the standard Sprite Tea design with the plus T at the end of it. All right, so let's give it an open. Lots of fizziness. Nice color. It does, however, look a bit like dehydrated urine. If you have not drank enough water, it kind of looks like that. It does not look terrible. It's nice and fizzy. Okay, let's go for the taste test. Now, I have to discuss the difference between these two Sprite Teas. So this is the original right here, and this is the hacked version, which is the steep tea version. Now, this Sprite Tea thing all kind of originated from this one TikTok hack, I believe. People started putting tea in their Sprite well before Sprite Tea was around. People from Georgia, people from Florida, people from all around. So this hacked version steeped overnight. It has a nice handy dandy steeped bag in there, and we can see the difference in color. This is lighter and this is darker. This is real tea, and we are not sure what kind of tea is in this. So we'll have to try to figure that out. Now for the scent and smell test. Smells like tea. Mostly the tea is overpowering the Sprite in my opinion in terms of smell. Okay, now for the taste test. The tea flavor is not that aggressive on this original version, which is really good because I'm not much of a tea person myself. So this comes across as quite actually pleasant and drinkable. This gets a 4 out of 5 JC faces. So I actually like this. I'm surprised that I like this. I think that I could drink this. I think a lot of tea drinkers are gonna be a fan of this. However, if you're a fan of real tea, you may not be a fan of this, because I have heard that this tastes like instant tea. It's interesting, the smell of this is almost stronger than the taste of the tea itself in my opinion. Okay, now I'm going to go back and forth between this original tea version for Sprite and this hacked steep tea Sprite version. Whoa, it kind of exploded on the inside. There's lots of foam. Okay, steep tea version now. Ugh, 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 ugh. I would way rather instant tea than that. Ew, it looks like pee. It looks like urine. This is straight up pee. It's super frothy. It looks like urine. That does not taste right. Ew, that makes me queasy. They should call this the urology special. Now, the favorite. Much better, much better. It's got like a slight tea hint. This one is way too aggressive. It also steeped all night long too, so woo-wee, is this powerful. That's disgusting. That is the worst drink I've ever drank in my life. It's disgusting. This is disgusting. Sprite, this is not your doing. This is a hacked version, okay? You did much better with your own creation. Ugh, sugar wouldn't even make that good. Ew. Now I'm going to open the Sprite Zero Tea. Oh, that is bad. Ugh. Okay, cracking open the Sprite Tea Zero. This is the Sprite Tea version that is zero, and this is the original Sprite Tea version. I don't notice much difference in color at all. I think they're very eerily similar in terms of color. Okay, now for the smell test. This one has more of a tea smell than the zero. The zero kind of smells like a weird version of the tea. The tea smells more real on the Sprite Tea original. Okay, now for a taste test. Ew, yeah. The Sprite Tea Zero has a weird artificial taste to it that is kind of a gross version of the tea version. This original Sprite Tea is nice and pleasant, but there's something funky going on with the artificial taste in this one, which is the Sprite Tea version that is zero. It's not as bad as the hacked version, I have to say, but keep in mind, I'm also a non-tea drinker. Okay, so let's discuss favorites and least favorites. Number one, the winner goes to the original Sprite Tea version because it's amazing and it's not too overpowering for people who maybe don't even like tea. Number two, our middle favorite goes to the Sprite Tea Zero version. This one was not terrible, but it also wasn't very pleasant. It had a weird artificial taste to it that kind of attaches itself to the back of your mouth. Not very pleasant. And the worst version is this one. It is the Sprite Tea hacked version that's been steeped overnight. This is an atrocity. That does it for this review. I hope it was helpful. Let me know what you all think in the comments below. Feel free to talk amongst yourselves, see what you all think. Thank you so much. I'll see you next time. Bye.